Well, it's morning. Let's see what it looks like out here. It rained quite a bit last night. Well, not heavily, but it was thunder and lightning regularly. Beautiful morning now. Nice. It's about 7 a.m. right now. And I don't have much power or juice left on my battery, because I was checking that a lot last night. The radar, the weather radar, I was looking at that quite a bit last night before I went to sleep, you know, to see what the weather was going to do. But it wasn't all bad at all. It was a lot of thunder and lightning mostly, but they're getting choppy again. Okay, but yeah, it was 7 a.m. like I said. I'm going to have my breakfast and get ready and leave in about an hour and 15 minutes. I just want to take a moment and look around here, of course. Nice blue sky that direction. Yeah. Okay, so I might do a quick clip right before I hop on the bike and leave. So I just want to take a moment and look at all this. Sun coming up, sun shining, no, nice and calm. Nice. But okay, let's get breakfast ready. See you in a little bit.
Ask and attendant, you are not permitted to tamper with any car apparatus. Please observe all posted signs and the direction of train attendants and the conductor. When exiting the train, first look for any slippery spots, rocks, or uneven places on the ground. Maintain handholds until your foot is firmly placed on the ground. This trip to Keystone will take just under an hour. Because the return trip is uphill, it will take a few minutes longer. Your train to Keystone will be departing shortly. If you have any additional needs or questions before we get underway,
in motion. You must remain seated at all times. No walking around. For all the kids that just got on, wherever you're seated is where you have to stay. So if we can have everybody in your seats, please.
Are you an RV or?
No.
It's just camp something.
Oh, it's for motorcycle ride. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Minnesota.
Okay, we need everybody sitting down so we can get our all aboard.
In the gallery, we've had several meetings.
Okay, we have one person, we're waiting for her to take her seat.
But I think when I get home, I will call and ask them. First, I want to know how many other people who have some. Something like that. I'm just going to inform them now. No, it's on the green card.
Okay, we're waiting for everybody to be in their seats so we can go.
Looks like it's still downloading.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Yeah, I think it's still downloading.
Okay.
That's why it's not white clear.
Okay, we've got everybody down. Now we'll get 2 toots for your engine. That means we are in forward motion. We have activated that super glue on the seat, so everybody is glued to your seats now. We want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy your ride. Now you'll probably see a lot of folks along the way waving. You see any of these folks, wave back at them, smile, look like you're having fun, even if you're not, because you're going to go home with them in their family photos. So you'd like to look nice in those pictures.
Once again, welcome on board the 1880 train. As the train pulls out of station, look around at the granite peaks and thick cottonwoods of pine forests surrounding you. An army expedition led by George Custer turned up gold a few miles south of here in 1874. Within months, there were thousands of miners, mule skippers, bananas, gunslingers, and gamblers swarming across the landscape, eager to get their hands on some of the shiny yellow metal. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy your ride aboard the 1880 train. With us, you do not need to worry about anything else. Let us do the driving. This is the best attraction to spend time with family. Black Hills, just like the early pioneers, miners, and settlers.
Now that was our first of 20 crossings. You'll get to hear that whistle another 19 times on your way to Keystone. Now as we go past the Holiday Inn Express, we do our rolling brake test. 1, 2.
75, and the ruins of some larger industrial mines dating to the 1930s are found on the Northwest Ridge, which is off to your left. Mining production records show that in 75 years, between 1876 and 1951, $666 million worth of valuables were taken out of the Black Hills. The most value was in gold, bentonite, pegmatite minerals, and silver.
Now that spur went along in front of that house over on your left-hand side, back up into the hill. Now Don mentioned
The 2-billion-year-old rocks you see around you are much older than the 20-million-year-old slopes of the Rocky Mountains.
Now a little extra trivia about Hardy Peak, when it was known as Hardy Peak. In 2001, 2 young men from Rapid City decided just for fun they would climb to the top of Hardy Peak on stilts. As they were climbing it, folks were asking them if they were trying to set a record. They never thought about it. But when they got back down, they called the Guinness folks and asked them what the record was. Well, they were told if they'd had witnesses and documentation, they could have gone in the record book. So in 2002, they got their witnesses and their documentation. They climbed to the top of Hardy Peak a second time. This is only $4. And Donna has that book with her. She's going to start at the front of the train, come back through, and offer you the opportunity. About that book today. If you look at page 30, look at the engineer on that page. That is our conductor today. That is Scott. So if you'd like one of these books, please feel free to stop down and purchase one.
This pleasant-looking meadow and farmland country, surrounded by a thick emerald forest of ponderosa, hugs the gentle waters of Battle Creek. Elmore Mountain, a 6,365-foot high peak, is located on the south side of the meadow. assortment of vintage rolling stock from numerous railroads around the country has been assembled at the 1880 train. An interesting combination of locomotives, passenger, freight, and maintenance cars have called Hill City home since the 1950s. We have a fleet of steam locomotives. The first is engine number 7, the 262 with tender.
Now there's nothing wrong with our engine. That is what they call a blowdown. We do that once each way. This is where we do it going on into Keystone. What they do is they blow out the boiler, make sure we don't have scum or scale building up in the boiler. Now, quite often,
And as you can see, I'm in Keystone. I was going to do a clip when I left the campground right before getting on the bike, but the phone was so dead it wouldn't even turn on. So I just plugged it in and hopped on the bike and came to Hill City. And along the way there was one stop for construction. I had to sit there and wait for a few minutes, and I just barely made it. I had to run from the bike to the get on the train, but I made it with a few minutes to spare. So I'm gonna walk up the road here in Keystone in that direction now. Head up and go on my slide. Keystone, kind of a bustling little place here. And of course Mount Rushmore is up that direction. There it is, Rushmore Tramway Adventures. Gonna take the chairlift up and then slide down. One of the traditions I have. Almost to the top. Oh, I'm at the top now. I'm not going to film too much up here this year. I filmed quite a bit last year when I was up here, so just a quick look around is all. Of course, I have to come up and take a look at Keystone down below. Quite a place. Look at all this shiny mica, I think they call it. Just hope it's showing up on the camera. I would think it would be. I'm going to take a look at the zip line. You start right there. You end down there. That's pretty darn long. I wouldn't mind doing that, but it's not something I would do all by myself. If I was here with other people, that would be kind of fun to do together. But I don't know, maybe someday. Of course, better take a look at Mount Rushmore from this vantage point. Here at the top of Rushmore Tramway Adventure. Be sliding down a little bit here. A nice landscaping up here. A little snack bar. Back to Mount Rushmore. But I think I'll head down now. there, just slid down the slide. I'm finished with there. Oh, the bike's coming down from Mount Rushmore. I've still got a couple hours to spare yet. So I'm going to walk down the Keystone again, and I'm not sure if there's anything I need to buy or not, but there's definitely a place I want to get some ice cream at. That's another tradition I have down here. Just finished. Just finished up my ice cream. Well, I'm back at the bike, back to Hill City here on the train, and I was gonna go have my little picnic, but I think I'm gonna skip that and save what I made for lunch today, save my sandwiches for tomorrow instead. I'm gonna go straight to Mount Rushmore right now, I think. But now we got these clouds moving in. No surprise there, but anyways, yeah, and for the ride along 323, when I go from here over to Keystone, over to Mount Rushmore, I am going to mount the GoPro on there for that ride. So, see you in a little bit. I'm going to take a look at the radar first, just to see what the rain's doing. Okay, just got to Mount Rushmore National Memorial. I'm in the parking garage right now. What they give you now is you get right when you come in, they give you a little ticket there, then you pay over there, I guess. I'll find that out. So, okay, I'm gonna head on in. Okay, for the parking, to pay for your parking, you don't pay at the gate anymore. Like I showed you that slip earlier, you bring it over to one of these pay stations where they have throughout the park. You just stick your ticket in there, then go through the process and pay for it. So, and then your slip comes back out again. So that's how they do that now. But that's how they change the parking. how to pay for parking anyways. Going in, Mo.
Ice cream.
Got construction going on here. Well, that's kind of interesting, but it's something that has to be done every now and then, you know. It's something that's necessary, but inconvenient at times. Well, the good part is, looks like the rain is kind of finally left. Sprinkled on me on the way over here from Hill City. Okay, well, I'm going to take a look around now, like the gift shop. So. Well, with the construction going on, it looks like they got the trails, the President's Trail closed. You can't get to it. Basically, you can only look at Mount Rushmore from up here. And of course, they have that other exhibit hall down below. You can't get to that either. So until the construction gets done, they're just come here and look from here. Yeah, I was thinking about coming back here another day, you know, later on in this trip, but I don't think I will now, since the rain did stop, and I did get to see it, and so probably come back next year, and I'm sure they'll have all that work done. So there's Mount Rushmore. So I'm going to head back to camp now. I think I'll go back through Rapid City instead of going up through 385. I think it's actually quicker going that way from Mount Rushmore. So I think I'll see you back at camp then. So here we go. Yeah, this must be new as far as parking is concerned, because I don't remember that from last year, that covering over it. Wow. So they've been doing a lot of work here. I had to do one more clip because I saw that. Still at Mount Rushmore. Also, another thing I was going to do. You know, it's about 5 o'clock right now. I went to go look at the prices. I considered eating here, but then I looked at the prices like, oh, I don't think so. I'll go back to camp and eat. So I didn't want to spring for that much for right now. So. Alright, now we'll go back to camp. See you there. Okay, as you can see, I'm back at camp. And on the way here, I stopped by the grocery store, picked up some milk. And then I filled up on gas too. And I got the GoPro batteries all charging up. Get them ready for tomorrow. And I've got my supper on, some brats. I was getting ready, and look at the clouds. It's cloudy out right now, but it doesn't look like there's any rain coming anytime soon. I'm pretty sure overnight it will, though. That's the luck that we've been having. It's amazing. It seems like last year and this year so far, it's just been rain practically every day. It's amazing. I'll take a little look around the campground as usual. You don't see the cattle anywhere. But my plan tomorrow is to ride Needles Highway, Wildlife Loop Road, and Iron Mountain Road. And that's all I got planned for tomorrow. That'll take a while. Yeah, I gotta go all the way back down to where I was today. So, anyways, I think that should almost be ready pretty soon. And I can keep my eye on that too. So I'll talk to you later. I'll do a concluding clip later on, just in case it doesn't get a storm before I go to bed. Okay, talk to you later. Well, finished supper, got everything put away. Now I'm just waiting for the last 2 GoPro batteries to get fully charged. Other than that, I am ready for bed. It's about 8:45 right now. Still overcast. Getting darker. Well, you can still see, so. And this will be my concluding clip for this video, for today's video. It definitely doesn't look like there's going to be a storm before I go to bed, so. So, thanks for watching today's video, and watch for the next video for tomorrow. We're going to be riding Needles Highway, Wildlife Loop Road, and Iron Mountain Road. That's the plan for tomorrow. And I do plan on, for those 3 rides, I do plan on having the GoPro mounted on the bike, only for those sections, Needles, the Wildlife, and Iron Mountain, not the highway ride. And I'll probably, my plan is I'll post some of the clips of the rides, you know, just some clips from the rides in the same video, but I plan on posting the entire video for each ride in an entirely separate video for each road. So hopefully if everything works out all right, if it turns out. But I plan on riding those roads again next week sometime, so I'll have a second shot at them. So anyways, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video, tomorrow's video.